Yo, welcome back everyone to the channel. In today's video, I want to play a game. So, what we're going to do is a little activity I like to do when I'm feeling not too creative and lacking inspiration. Sometimes it's good to try and just get a little bit creative with how you practice things and how you go about doing stuff. So, we're going to do stuff a little bit different. This game is very simple. In this game, what you do is you give yourself a time limit. So you've probably seen this before when people make tunes. They might say, right, okay, 10 minutes to make a song. Can I make a song in 10 minutes? That's a little game you can play. We're going to move this over to the world of sound design. In this video, we're going to look at how we can make presets using the same concept by giving ourselves a limited amount of time. What this is going to do is this is going to stop us from spending a massive amount of time on one preset. We're not going to sit here for 20 minutes or for half an hour or even an hour maybe just fiddling with one preset. We're going to give ourselves like maybe 5-10 minutes per preset. For the sake of this video, I'm just going to give myself 3 minutes per preset, which is quite quick, and I have to rush to get these presets done. You can give yourselves 3 minutes if you want to challenge yourself. You can give yourself different times. I would advise like 5-10 minutes around those kind of times, just to kind of play about a bit. But once your time is up, you stop that preset, you save it, and you move on to another one. This is the whole point of the game, is to just come up with different ideas and try different things. You can make sounds that you've made before, you can make completely new things and try new techniques or things you've never done before. It's totally up to you what you do in this activity, but give yourself a time limit and stick to that time limit. I'm going to set a time on my phone or an alarm. Any kind of alarm you've got, you can set. As soon as that alarm goes off, we're going to stop the preset and we're going to move on to the next preset. So in this video, we're going to go for like 3 presets. So that should give me 9 minutes in total to make 3 presets, plus a little bit of time to kind of preview those presets and check them out. So this video should in total be around about 11 minutes. So let's get into it. Here we go. So I'm going to give myself 3 minutes on the clock to start this first preset. Let's make an ARP in the first one. So let's put 3 minutes on the clock and let's begin. Here we go. Okay, so I'm going to select basic shapes. It's going to be an ARP, so I know I want to control the pitch. Okay, I'm going to set a value. I'm going to give myself 24 semitones on this one. Okay, I might set this macro to the shapes here so I can scroll through the shapes and change different shapes as I go along. I'm going to turn the level down and I'm going to put some kind of LFO. I'm not going to use LFO2 to do this one. Let's put another little click here so we get sort of like this. Let's go like 1/8 for example, and let's put that on the level so we get like a sort of... At the moment we got that, so let's use this special trick that I showed you before, guys, in my ARP video. If you haven't seen that, go and have a look. We can use this transpose snap. Let's set some keys. Let's go like this, for example. Any keys will do. And let's go into LFO1, which is controlling the pitch, and let's start drawing in some steps. So let's start at the bottom, for example. Let's turn this on. Start at the bottom, then we can kind of come up, and we can kind of go down around here somewhere. Let's say something like this, something like that. Let's see where we got to. Maybe slow this down. Okay, let's go into the effects. Let's add a bit of chorus. Let's add a bit of delay. Let's go into stereo mode with the delay maybe. Let's turn the mix down a bit. Okay, so far so good. Let's take maybe a little bit of the bottom end off this. Maybe let's do that after the reverb. So let's put a reverb, take the bottom end off, take it around about 250. Same with this one, around 250. Something like that. I'm going to take these choruses off. I might... Okay, so I'm quite liking that so far. What other things could I do to it? It's got no filter on it, so I could put a filter on this, which could also be controlled by this LFO here, so it goes up and down a bit. It's a bit like there somewhere. we could put another macro on this one so that this kind of goes up. So let's remove that from there. Let's just remove that and let's put that onto just its own separate thing. So this can kind of come down maybe. Let's go the other way. Okay, there's my alarm. My alarm's gone off. I've run out of time. Okay, where did I get to? Let's have a listen to the sound. So we were just putting a macro on. Change the things. Right, so another 3 minutes on the clock. This time, let's go make a Reese. So here we go. Let's put this one on 6. Let's put this one on 8. For example, let's move this down to like 4. Let's set up a filter. Let's go to the filter phaser positive. Bring this down. Put this over here somewhere. Let's control some of these things. So let's move this up slightly to there. Let's move this so this comes to around about here somewhere. Let's check it. And there will do. Okay, let's set up an LFO on these as well. So let's put this LFO onto here. Let's move this so it's like about there somewhere, so it's very subtle. And let's move the tempo to seconds. Let's put that on about 1/4, something like that. About there somewhere. Let's control this with this so that it goes faster. Let's just check the speed. Okay. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is just go macro 1. Final thing, macro 1 is going to go to global, transpose, let's go here, let's turn that into value, let's go 12 sometimes. Might be able to very quickly get some effects like a compressor. Maybe turn this down a tiny bit like that, maybe a bit of distortion, boost this a little bit. Okay, let's add some glide as well, so legato, turn that to one voice, back here. Okay, let's just play with this a bit. Okay, let's get both of these oscillators. There we go, let's check this out. Okay, that's where we got to so far. I might move this up a tiny bit, speed. The glide's okay. There's the timer. Okay, how did we do? Let's listen to this sound. What did we get? Okay, that's what we ended up with a Reese. Okay, excellent stuff. Okay, another 3 minutes on the clock. Here we go. Let's make some kind of lead sound. So let's go for basic shapes. Move this up to like a square wave. Put this on 0. Turn on FO. This, drag that onto there, turn that to 1/8, maybe matrix. Let's just make this go both ways. Cool. Let's just check that quickly. Maybe a bit too much, maybe have it really subtle. Okay, let's turn this on. Let's put this one just through filter 2. So that's just going through there. Let's change that to a comb. Undo. It's here somewhere. Okay, something like that's cool. Put a bit of chord. Bit of glide on this sound. Take this down to one voice. Put this on legato. Something like that. Okay, that'll do. Turn this mix down a little bit more. Let's have a little bit of equalizer. Take the bottom end off. Around there. Bit of reverb. Take the bottom end off the reverb as well. Put these down. Okay. And there, I could add a bit of compression maybe. So those. Put it on single bad mode. Turn it down a bit more. That'll do, I think. We get a pretty decent sound there. You could play around with this filter maybe. We could set a macro to this filter, so this macro comes down maybe, and then we could there's the timer. Okay, the one thing I would have probably added to that as well is I probably would have changed that filter a bit, but we've got 3 minutes, that's all we got. I can't do any more. There's some more I'd like to do, but still we ended up with okay everyone, so that's all I wanted to share with you today. I hope you learned something. I hope you go and give this activity a try, give this game a try. Thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to hit subscribe. Until the next one, guys, peace.